Hello there, guys and gals. How are you guys doing today? I hope everybody's doing fine. And I hope all you people who were anti-mask wearers, because you were listening to the biggest liar that's ever been in the Oval Office, Donald Trump. Oh my God, you talk about a super spreader event. Oh my God, Donald Trump, his wife Melania, oh my God, Chris Christie, um, uh, 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 Kellyanne Conway, the head of the RNC, two Republican Congress people, the president of Notre Dame, and the list is going on and on and on. And if you got in, oh my God, Hope Hicks, positive. Trump is in the hospital right now. Okay? COVID is real. Wear your mask. Okay? And if you don't want something on your face, oh my goodness. Cecil bought me one of these. I'm just going to have to show this to you guys. Okay? All right? I have to show you. Okay? Wear one of these. Okay? If you can't breathe, wear one of these. And they also have, I saw a commercial where they have them like this, where it just plops up. You can hang it down and it's like a necklace. It goes this way and you can plop it up like this. Okay, this, I haven't taken the protective shield off. That's why it looks foggy. Okay? Wear a mask. COVID is real. Okay? Somebody got mad at me because I'm telling them COVID is real. No, I'm listening to Trump. I'm a Trump supporter. Now look at the Trump supporters. Okay? And also, oh my God, you guys, please, better safe than sorry. These things that I just showed you, $2.99 at the 99-cent store. Okay? $3. Okay? We can all afford one. All right. There was even a part of a bill that was going to send everybody out 5 of the masks that you put on your face, the blue ones. And Trump stopped it. Now look. Okay. I don't wish death on anyone. But if anybody has bad karma, and if any one person is responsible for 200,000 deaths, it's Donald Trump. Okay. And those enablers. Okay. I just have to say that because Cam Newton, football player, just got it. I don't know how. Okay, everybody, the mask is not a 100% guarantee, but it's in the 90s. That if you wear it properly when you're in front of people, you won't get their, they call it droplets, but it's really when you accidentally talk and you spit. Okay, it's aerosol. Okay, so let's all be safe. Okay, let's all be safe. Wear your mask. Wear a protective coating over your face. Okay? Please. Please, guys. Please. I'm begging you. Please do that. Okay? And we cannot have a reckless man like this in office for another 4 years. He will destroy this country. We cannot have it. Okay? Get another Republican that can keep a 401k or can do something with the stock market. He ain't no magical genius. Okay? I'm just saying. So we need a Democrat to clean up this mess. So Joe Biden, Kamala Harris. Thinking of Kamala Harris, she did something kind of interesting, right? You guys know Kamala Harris. She is the VP, right? Candidate with Joe Biden. First black woman, right? That's ever been on a ticket to a major party, right? At this level. And I like Kamala. Okay, a lot of people, she's not real black. Her daddy is from Jamaica. They got here through slavery from Africa, and her mama's from India. Okay, so she black enough for me. So, but I like her though. She's from California. She was a prosecutor, so she's not, somebody who believes in people getting away with crimes. Okay, but anyway, so Kamala gave us a little treat last week. Okay, let's watch it together.
And then best rapper alive, Tupac. He's not. You said he lives on.
Not alive. I know. I keep doing that.
You said, listen, West Coast girls think Tupac lives on. I'm with you. I'm with you. So Tupac, keep going.
I keep doing that. Who would I say?
All right. Okay. Let's talk about that. There is way more proof that Michael's alive than Tupac. Okay, I didn't study Tupac, but I know that there's not a Tupac Alive docuseries. Okay, I know that. That's 4 documentaries. And speaking of the documentaries, you guys remember to get your Alive trilogy. Okay, but I did study Tupac a little bit because I had to, because Tupac's included in this. Okay, Alive 4. He's included. He's included in the Alive trilogy and the Suicide movie book, because how could I not include Tupac and Elvis and everything? Because Michael copied them, and Michael gave a rare pearl clue. Okay, a clue directly to me using Tupac. Okay, watch it. All right, and then A Prisoner of Fame. This one's the short film, and I misspoke. If you want to watch the Alive trilogy, Michael Jackson,
then,
The Trial and
Best
Triumph.
Rapper Alive.
Oops, sorry. Okay. If you want to watch Michael Jackson, The Trial and Tribute of the King of Pop, The Trial and Triumph of the King of Pop, it's in this one. Okay, it's in this one. All right. And this one is Alive too, and Prisoner of Fame is Alive too, and I think I said that wrong on the last one, right? So you guys know, okay, that there's way more. Okay, there's way more. Okay. Matter of fact, Michael has outpaced Elvis, and Elvis supposedly faked his death, and I don't know if he did or didn't, in 1977. And Michael already in 11 years versus, 43 years, has already outpaced Elvis in the death hoax clues, because Michael copied Elvis's death hoax clues, just like Lisa Marie said. Play after play after play. It was just like my dad's. Yeah, it was, and Michael copied him, as well as having the same guy, Paul Gungaware, work for your dad at the same time that his death announcement, work for Michael at the same time of his death announcement. Okay, a whole bunch more. Just watch my the Alive docuseries, 4-part, and I am working on Alive 5. It's going to take a long time to finish Alive 5, because Cecil has to work, and we're going to do it half. Oh, I just hate doing it that way. But before I get on to some good stuff, thank you, Elise. Thank you so much. It is a table runner, and it's embroidered. And see the butterfly? Thank you, Elise. And she has the flowers. Let's see. I opened it some more. Okay. So thank you, Elise. It has all kinds of butterflies on it. Look. Lots and lots of butterflies. And then I got a great butterfly that I want to show you guys. And then she has flowers on it. Okay, let me see. See all the butterflies? Thank you, Elise. You're such a doll. Thank you so much. It's a table runner. So it goes on my table when I can get my stuff together and get more room in here. All right. So thank you so much for that. Also, if you order a DVD, I still have some of the Black Orchid. Let me say it the way fans like. She keeps saying it wrong. Black Orchid. Okay, Black Orchid, which is spelled ORCHID. Okay, Black Orchid, which is the female's version that Michael really liked, and it smells so good, guys. I'm not kidding you. So I give you this smell, the smell of it. I give you, it smells, oh my God, it smells so good. It smells so good. So I give you guys the smell. I put it on a cotton square, and I put it on the business card, and then I also put it on the ink. I give you guys free magnetic butterflies. Okay, this is pretty big. Okay, so here we go, and you can open it too. It's 2-ply. Okay, let me show you. I don't want to open somebody's butterfly, but I want to show you. Like opens like this. So I give you guys these, and they come in all kinds of sizes. So this one, I just got an order, so she gets this big one. So the next big one, so what I'll do is when I get some more orders, I'll give you guys the bigger ones down to the smaller ones. The smaller ones are nice too, okay? Smaller ones are real nice too, okay? So some of you guys already get it because I put them in every order of a DVD. So just know that I got you when it comes down to that. All right, so we got, thank you, Kamala Harris. So she's a believer. Boy, if I ever got the Michael Jackson stuff to her, and Michael Jackson's death hoax is way, way, way bigger than Tupac's. Way bigger. All right. So there's a couple of things that I want to go through. Oh, butterflies. I told you guys we got a great clue from a family member. Not a clue, but a shout out to me from a family member. Okay. And we thank her for the that Katherine is okay in posting a Instagram recording of Stevie Wonder serenading Katherine Jackson. You are the sunshine. No. What's the song? You are the sunshine of my life. I think that's what that it was. But it was taken down. Okay. And just like Taj says, and I've experienced it too, that if you play Michael's music and you can get flagged and you can get taken down or muted or something. So maybe somebody claimed copyrights on the song and she had to take it down. But before she took it down, and I'll show you the picture of Katherine. We're going to discuss that in a minute. So I wrote to her. Yoshi is Rebe, Michael's oldest sister, the oldest Jackson family sibling, Rebe Jackson. She has 3 children. She has Stacy Brown, because her husband's name is Brown. And she has Yoshi Brown, and she has Austin Brown. Austin has already left us clues. Find out what they are. They're in the, and then how did I run into Austin in the airport when I went to a book signing of the book Playing Dead, which had a whole chapter about the Michael Jackson death hoax. Anyway, ran into him at the airport. Wait a minute, let me turn this around real quick. Did Michael have him? 4 o'clock in the morning. Before 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm standing in line. And Austin's in the same line I'm at in New York. I got the picture. Okay, I got the picture. It's on my Michael Jackson Insider website.com, michaeljacksoninsider.com. Can you believe that? Because I saw him. I'm in there. No makeup. It's early. God, it's early. Right? Coming back from New York, coming back from the book signing that Peter Michael Bobby knew I was going to. He also spent time talking to the author, Elizabeth Greenwood. Okay? And it was a big deal. And so on my way back, John F. Kennedy Airport is a huge airport. He's in the same line as I am at the airport. I got the picture. It's on my Michael Jackson Insider website. But anyway, there's other clues with him too. Flight of the Bumblebee. All right. Okay. All right, so just watch the Alive docuseries. Lots of stuff in there. But anyway, let's go back to Yoshi, right? So I decided to change my name on Instagram. And my name is Alive Michael Jackson Hoax. Alive Michael Jackson Hoax. So I wrote to her. I wrote to her when she posted this. I said, thanks. So many fans have asked me, and I inquired and was told she was doing great. So thanks for the proof. Very sweet of Stevie to come over and sing to Katie. LOVE for your entire family always. So she responds, you bet. And she's got fire. She's got a smiley emoji. She got love. And she got a butterfly. A butterfly. So how sweet is that? All right. So we got a little something from the family member. Okay. Let me show you the picture with Katherine, though. Because some of you guys may not have seen it, even though I posted it. Katherine. Did I put it in Katherine? Katherine Stevie. Let's put Stevie Wonder. That's probably comes up easier. Let's put Stevie Wonder. That, you know what I mean? So I put Stevie Wonder in here. Let's see. Let's put Stevie again because it comes up. Because I know I put Stevie Wonder. Kate doing great. Let's hope that this is the right picture. But Stevie did a great job. Okay, here it is. Okay. And here it is. Now, this is Catherine, okay? And Yoshi posted this on the 26th of September. And she says, sunshine of my life. That I was correct. Sunshine of my grandma had an extended family guest over. Janet said that Stevie Wonder is a real blood cousin of theirs. There's a video of Janet Jackson saying that. So it says, Grandma had an extended family guest over who insisted on singing a song just for her. One of the most beautiful performances ever. Social distancing for and all. Okay? They believe in it. So does Catherine. Wear your mask. All right? Feeling blessed. Love you, Grandma. It never ceases to amaze me how truly loved and appreciated you are. Thank you for such a beautiful visit, Stevie Wonder. Sunshine of my life. Okay? Now let's look at Catherine. Not sure who this is. Probably a cousin, or I don't know. I don't recognize who that is. Maybe you guys know. But look, Catherine, 90 years old. Okay? Sitting up. Upright. She is not sitting like she's sick, like she's frail, like she's, in pain. She is sitting upright. She's not slouched over. She looks great. She looks great. She looks great, guys. She looks strong. 90 years old. You go, girl. You go, girl, Catherine. You go, girl. Okay? Now, and even she has her mask on. Okay? So you guys, wear your mask. Better safe than sorry. Wear your mask. Okay, let's stop fooling around. The president is in the hospital. Okay? It's in the hospital. All right? All right? Because I don't want to see anybody hurt. I don't want to see anybody sick. I don't. Okay, guys? It's something that we can prevent. It's in our control. Okay? If we practice three things: social distancing, wear a mask, and wash your hands. Okay? So I'm going to do my best, and you continue to do your best too, and hopefully we'll get through this pandemic. Trump is not the one to get us through this. No matter what he says, when he gets better, he ain't the one. Okay? He can't do it. Okay? Stealing on his taxes. We paying more taxes than he does. I can go on and on, but I try not to. All right. So, anyway, guys. So, yay, Catherine. We're very, very pleased that Catherine is doing really, really well. There was something else I wanted to say about Catherine, but I can't remember what it is. But anyway, she looks great. And we're very, very pleased that she's doing great. And thanks, Yoshi, for putting that video out, okay? And I'm glad I grabbed it, because I have the video, but I don't want to get, put it in here and then I get flagged and then, So I just decided to use the screenshot because there's fair use for the screenshot. So thank you, Yoshi. All right, let's see what else I have here. Okay, we are going to go with, before I get into what I really want to get into, let's make sure I have all this stuff. Oh, remember the cousin, what was her name? Marsha Stewart, the cousin that is lying about the IV and the propofol was in the saline bag, because there's no reason to do that. Take it out of the propofol bottle and put it in a saline bag. There's no reason to do that when you can order, and when Michael had different sizes of propofol. And not only that, propofol, once it's punctured and it's penetrated and opened, it's only good for 6 to 12 hours. So there's no reason to put propofol in another bottle, because it comes with its own hanging sleeve. Okay, I go into that in a live 4. Okay, and I've also went into that. So she is straight up lying about that. Okay, that's not true. Propofol doesn't come like that. Okay, so, and it definitely wasn't like that at the Carolwood house, because they put a disclaimer saying Michael used it at some time in his life. No. She said she got it from the Sunset house, and there's only one Sunset house, which is Carolwood and Sunset. The corner of Carolwood and Sunset is the house. Okay, so and she said there was a sandwich in there. I don't remember any sandwich being on any table in Michael's bedroom. Okay. And I even went back and I looked at pictures and I didn't see any sandwich because there was 3 tables. There was Comrade Murray's table where he had the book Pearls of Wisdom. And there was Michael's table, okay, because there was some juice there. And then there was a round table on the side, okay. So I looked everywhere I could look in that area there, in that bedroom, and I saw no half-eaten sandwich. So I don't know what she's talking about, okay. If I'm wrong, please send it to me at pearljr@michaeljacksoninsider.com, and I will clarify it in the next live, okay. Thank you, pearljr@michaeljacksoninsider.com. That's my email. All right. There's a song that Michael has that's called We've Had Enough. And it's, it is so powerful. It brought tears to my eyes. I wish I can play it. You guys, please go listen to it. And then there's the lyric that he's alive in there. But the song talks about police brutality and a lot of other ills in society. And even though Michael was what regular people would consider very sheltered, he always kept his head to the streets and what was happening in the world in a social way. All right, so please listen to that song, We've Had Enough by Michael Jackson. And the performance is extremely powerful and extremely passionate. I had a Twitter anniversary, which was on September 29th. I've been on Twitter for 12 years, okay? And on that day, remember Peter Michael Bobby opened his Twitter account? Okay, watch this, okay? On June 24th, 2009, the day before the death announcement, plus everything else. How could he not be Michael? Plus everything else, especially watch Alive 3 and Alive 4 if you want to see all that. His Twitter account has gotten taken down, but I have ample proof that, in my videos that I did on YouTube dating back to 2012, January 15th, 2012. Okay, we all know I don't know if you know what that date is, but hopefully you know what that date is. Happy birthday, Al Sharpton and Congresswoman Karen Bass. I just want to say that. I'm going to get to something good. All right. So anyway, so on my Twitter anniversary, since I made a big deal about his Twitter anniversary, he released the album Scream on my Twitter anniversary. Okay. On September 29th. So thank you, Michael. Okay. And there's a lot more that goes with it. There's a lot more that goes with it. We're going to talk real quick about, before I get into something else. Ooh, I almost made a mistake. Okay, we're going to look up a word called res judicata. Res judicata. Audicata. Judicata. Oh my God. Oh, let's look it up for California. Here. Okay, I'm gonna do this. If they'll pronounce it. I can do the audio and they'll pronounce it.
Res judicata.
Judicata. Res judicata.
Res judicata.
Res judicata. That's very, very important. A matter that has been adjudicated, which meant it went to the legal system, by a competita. Res judicata. Res judicata. That's very important. And guess who told me that the Katherine Jackson trial was for double jeopardy? Peter Michael Bobby. A lot of people don't understand the in-depth, the intelligence, the investigation, the sheer genius, the amount of legalities that are learned in this Alive docuseries. Certain people that are arrogant see me as a black woman probably and said, oh, she cannot be right. She's got to be crazy. She's got to be stupid and insane, because they didn't figure it out. Okay, I'm an investigative journalist. I'm not an assumer journalist where I assume something when I haven't investigated. And I am not an arrogant investigative journalist where I just know I'm right and I'm not even going to check because I can't see how it's figured out. So since I can't figure it out, then it can't be true. See, that's what the naysayers say, okay? Res judicata is the reason for the Katherine Jackson versus AEG live trial, okay? That is the purpose. And you guys, if you go back, the song I'm a Loser was released right before the verdict. Michael planned on losing that case. You know why? Because forever and ever, AEG Live cannot be held responsible for Michael Jackson's death or death hoax. Cannot be held responsible for anything that has to do with Michael Jackson's death. Because you guys got to remember, they refused to even stipulate Michael Jackson was dead until it went Michael Joseph Jackson. Okay? Because Michael Joe Jackson is not dead. Absolutely nothing proves that Michael Joe Jackson is dead. Nothing. After 11 years, nothing. And could you imagine? People hate me for finding that out. Now, I wouldn't have found all this out without the help of Michael. You brilliant, wonderful, open-minded, resourceful, loving, caring fans. And the Jackson family, leaving all kinds of death hoax clues all over the place. Okay? There's dozens and dozens and dozens of them in the Alive docuseries. I mean, Jermaine coming out saying my brother, quote, the legendary king of pop is dead. And on the back of his shirt, it said living as king. I don't make it up. This is what happens. These are the things that are left out there for us to find. So now we know why there was that long trial. Res judicata. Okay? That's for civil cases. In criminal cases, it's called double jeopardy. I know, I'm good, huh? I know. All right, so let's see what else I have before I get into the best stuff. Oh, another reason a lot of people don't realize, there's an FCC rule on hoaxes. It derives, did I tell you guys this already? It derives from War of the Worlds, which was Orson Welles' radio show in 1938, where he said Martians were in Jersey and they were coming to a town near you too. Okay? Now, they were supposed to put a disclaimer at the beginning of the show. They did not. Okay? They put it at the end. But meanwhile, pandemonium had already happened because people believed them. People believed that Martians were invading. They believed that radio show. So even though that did not necessarily make new laws, it made room for it, initiated new laws. So the FCC has rules on hoaxes, that if it's a hoax, some licensed media company has to tell it's a hoax. That's why we have 7 domains registered on June 25th, 2009. Watch them in the first Alive, okay? That all say Michael faked his death one way or the other. Okay, MJ fake death, MJ hoax death, MJ hoax, MJ death hoax, MJ is alive. I am MichaelJackson.com. Come back, MichaelJackson.com. Okay, these were all registered on June 25th, okay, 2009. They probably had something on the websites those days, but at the time I wasn't a believer. Okay, on June 25th, it took me all the way to Valentine's Day, 7 months later, to figure out that Michael Jackson faked his death, at least 90% sure. Then I wrote the book, Pseudocide, Did Michael Jackson Fake His Death to Save His Life? Okay. And also, so that was it. There was also, that's in the first Alive, a video, YouTube video, saying Michael Jackson faked his death. Okay. We learned about World Weekly News, right? Michael Jackson plans to fake his death on June 20th, published. And then on the 25th, Michael Jackson faked his death. Okay. Plus the comments telling us it was a body double that had recent surgery, which I proved to you guys in the Alive docuseries that it was a body double. And I believe, if you guys, this is on Amazon Prime, okay? Please watch it and please share it, okay? It's free to watch on Amazon Prime, okay? Okay, and I didn't know that somebody had wrote that in a comment. I figured it all out. But somebody wrote that in a comment less than 24 hours after the death announcement on World Weekly News. I don't make this up. We just find it. I just find this stuff. You guys find stuff. It's so good. It's so good. It's, oh my God, it's so good. It is so good. It's so smart. It's so intellectual. Okay. So, and remember, the first person who did a whole series was Jonelle Starr. Jonelle Starr. She did the whole series that it was a media hoax, remember? That was all to satisfy FCC rules. Okay? DeviantArt. Remember DeviantArt on June 8th. Can you believe that Michael Jackson died on June 8th? On June 8th, and then I found something with Craigslist on the 16th. Let me see if I can find that. Okay, Craigslist. Oh, please don't tell me I messed up. Okay, I'm getting to something good. I got the big finale coming. Okay, I got the big finale coming. So you guys hold tight. All right, but let me do this. Craigslist. Okay. I don't think I've ever published this one. Craigslist. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I don't think I've ever showed you guys this one. All right, here it is. All right, here it is. Okay, another pre-death hoax clue. So remember the 2 news articles that's in Alive 3 that opens up Alive 3. Okay, news stories from TV. Michael had the ink symbols. The last video we have of Michael is in the Grim Reaper cape. Death is near. I mean, Michael, I got you, honey. I got you. And I'm going to have you when it comes down to Wade James, too. Okay, that's what we're going to get to in a minute. We're going to get to some of that in a minute. All right, here we go. I've never showed you guys this. This was, see? It was called, somebody had reposted it. Okay, it's on, reposted it. It was blameItOnTheVoices.com, 6/2009. Okay, so this is when this person had did all the happenings in June of 2009. So they happened to save this. It's a Craigslist posting. Okay, they reposted it June 30th because they were doing everything that happened in June of 2009. Okay, on June, what day is this? June 16th. Here it is. June 16th. This is the date that June 19th, 5 days before the death announcement, 2009. Somebody on Craigslist posted, Michael Jackson will die on June 25th. $1 LA. Better stock up on his stuff now while you can. I didn't make this up. This was a real, I have one that's blurry. And it was so blurry I couldn't use it. So I had to do a new search. And then I found this. I don't make this up. June 19, 2009. It was on Craigslist. Of course it's gone now. It's been 11 years. 11 plus years. So Michael did plenty of setup stuff. He did plenty of stuff to set up that he was faking his death. And if I know, you would have to watch probably 3 months of my YouTube videos to get what you can in the Alive docuseries and Prisoner of Fame. Okay? Somebody has said to me, when I finish Alive 5, and you guys don't wait for it, it's going to take me a long time to do it because we're doing it part-time. We can't do the 12 to 16 hours that we used to do, okay, to get it done in 3 months. So it might be a year. But I might put in the Alive, try to find a way to put in pseudocide that Michael Jackson faked his death to save his life. And then I might package everything because I'm done, okay? I'm done. I mean, 5 documentaries, a short film, a book. Michael faked his death. I would not have all this stuff. I had been working with people from that think Prince faked his death, right? Roadblock. Everywhere you go. Roadblock. 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 You can't get anything done. You can't investigate because it's not there. You can't get to the stuff. But with Michael, everywhere I turn, oh my God, here's a clue. The clue's running out of my pocket. Clues everywhere. Clues dropping out of my pocket. Clues dropping out of my purse. Clues dropping from the sky. Just clues everywhere. Ongoing. Clues. Okay? Family members too. Okay? So, here, now we're going to get down to Wade and James. There's been news with Wade and James. Things are happening. There's hearings. That thing should have been handled. I'm serious. That should have been handled 6 months after. That should have been handled by the end of 2013. But we still messing with them 7.5 years later. It's ridiculous. It's absurd. Okay? It's absurd. When they ain't got no proof, no evidence, no nothing. And then Dan Greed, he's got some camera that's going to be in the courtroom. What, to hear them talking out of their mouth again with no footage, with no proof at all? I'm going to prove to you guys that Michael Jackson is a heterosexual, okay? That Michael Jackson has no interest in having sex with little boys, okay? All right? Sometimes you'll see posts where they'll say, at Michael's home, there was pornography that was homosexual as well as heterosexual. So you go, oh, homosexual porn, girl on girl, homosexual. So remember that trick, okay? Girl on girl. A lot of guys like to see girls get down like that, okay? I had a friend, close friend, that lipstick lesbian, beautiful, sexy, feminine lesbian, okay? Lesbian, okay? She gave me a book, beautiful coffee table book, of beautiful black and white pictures of women on women love, woman love, okay? Gave it to me, right? I'm not gay. I have no inklings whatsoever to have sex with a woman. I just don't, right? But she gave me that book, a friend of mine. So that book, if somebody would have raided my house, they would have found that book and said, Pearl's a homosexual. Pearl's gay. No, I'm not. Somebody gave me the book. You know, what am I supposed to do? She gave me the book. I'm not going to throw it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to throw it out. It was beautiful black and white, expensive pictures and everything. All right. So with Michael, there were 2 books in question. Okay. 2 books in question. Okay. Michael was into little boys. Okay. I'm going to go to the Amazon website to let you know it's not child porn. It's for sale. These books are for sale on Amazon. Okay. If they were child pornography, they wouldn't be on sale on Amazon. Okay. These are on sale on Amazon. These are on sale. Okay. You can buy them. Very expensive because it's 1966. Okay. All right. All right. So one of the books somebody gave to Michael. Okay. Somebody gave to Michael, enjoy the book, whatever. They gave it to him. So, and then the other book, Michael wrote in the other book, here I have it saved. Oh no, don't tell me I closed it again. So Michael wrote something to the effect, I want my kids to have a childhood like this. It's so free and kids are wonderful. And he wrote in the book, okay? So one of them somebody else gave him. And in another book, he used it out of 700,000 books Michael had. 700,000. 700,000. That's hard to fathom, but I remember that number being used in the 2005 trial. So when they found this book, okay, for 12 years before 2005. They had it since 93, okay? 93, right? So they were gifts, and Michael had one of them out of 700,000 books, right? But when they went through the books, got to remember, They've been looking long and hard. Anybody, please give me something to tell me Michael's a pedophile so I can lay him down, so I can put him in jail and lock him up and save the world of children because he's in love with little boys, right? Michael was in love with missing his childhood, you know, which people probably embellish that he missed so much of his childhood. Michael, you wanted to work, okay? You wanted to be famous. You wanted to rehearse. You were the youngest ones telling Jackie and them, telling the security, go get Jackie and Marlon and tell them to come in. It's time to rehearse. Okay, Michael? You know you wanted it more than even Joe. You was pursuing your dreams as a child. And you did play baseball because Motown had a baseball team. You did ride a bike because we see you on bikes. Okay? You did have a child, and you had 8 brothers and sisters to play with. Now, maybe you did spend a lot of time working, which I have empathy for you, but I also thank you so much, and you enjoyed it. You enjoyed it. Say something, honey. We all do. You know, especially for a bigger prize, for the greater good, and we thank you. I thank you for enhancing my childhood. Okay? So, let's kind of, and you want to know about a bad childhood, look at Dave. Okay, there's plenty of kids that don't have a father that gives a damn about them. They don't even know who their dad is. Joe did the heavy lifting. All you had to do was learn the lyrics and the dance steps. Joe went out and had to sell his kids. They could perform. He had to find record deals. He had to find a way to make money. He had to go to work. Joe did the heavy lifting. And I know people manipulated you to make you feel bad for yourself so that they can control you. Okay? But if you look back on your childhood, I bet you smile more than you frown. Because we all got sad childhood stories too. Okay? And they're still living in a 2-bedroom house with 11 people. Your dad got you out of that, and so did your mom, and I thank them so much for enhancing, and I thank you for enhancing my childhood. Anyway, so these 2 books were the books that were in question, okay? Tom Snedden and his whole Santa Barbara District Attorney's Office searched every single book for a kid's DNA, for Michael's DNA, for a kid's fingerprint. There was none. Okay? There was none on that whole book. Okay? 93, when they raided, Michael didn't know they were coming. Okay? They raided his condo that he had in Westwood, the hideout. They raided the condo on Corbin. They raided, I think they raided Havenhurst and Neverland. Okay, and this is what they found. These 2 books that you can buy on Amazon. How much is the both of them are about $2,300, $2,400. You can buy them on Amazon. They're just both very old books. So they're not child pornography. Okay? So we don't fall for that. Okay? 700,000 books. The pornography that they did find with Michael Jackson's DNA on it. DNA. You know what I mean? Not sweat. Not sweat. Okay? DNA. Were on the girly magazines. He had Black Beauties. He had Playboy. He had Penthouse. He had Pimps Up, Hoes Down. James. There's so much pornography that he would show you. Your fingerprints would have been on there. James. Your fingerprints were not found on anything because you are a liar. And I'm going to say it. Sperm was found on the girly magazines. Sperm. Michael's. Okay? Nothing. None of, and if Michael is enjoying himself, looking at pictures, then he would have got a little bit of sperm on the little boy magazines too, wouldn't he? Nothing on those. That's why they acquitted him. And I was in the courtroom when they were showing all Michael's pornography in the 2005 trial. Tried to make that into something. Somebody would have mislabeled me as a lesbian if they would have went through my books. And I'm not a lesbian. I'm as heterosexual as you can be. If you, whatever your sexual preference is, as long as it's legal, it ain't none of my business, really. Okay? But I'm saying that because me and my friend Dana would sleep in the same bed, I don't know, probably 500 times. Not even an inkling of even a possibility of girl, nothing. So it is very possible to sleep in the same bed with someone and not have an inkling of a sexual desire for them. I've done it. Okay? And so therefore, if you cannot prove with DNA, with sperm, with pictures, with whatever. And then when they lied, Victor Gutierrez lied and said there was a video of Michael having sex with a child. Michael sued to get the video. He sued to get the video. Right? If he did it, he wouldn't have sued to get a video. If there was any video, if he ever had sex with a child, he would have never sued to get the video, to show the video. There was never a video. Because Michael knows he didn't do it. He wasn't worried, oh, what if they put a bug in my room? What if there's a bug in the bathroom? What if there's a bug when we went swimming? What if there's a bug in the TP? What if there's a bug in the train station in which the train station wasn't even built yet? What if there was a hidden camera? Michael wasn't worried about none of that. Because he didn't do it. Period. If Michael was pleasuring himself off of opening these books and looking at magazines, because we know that he did because his DNA was on the girly magazines, then his DNA would have been on these boys' books too, because you can't quite control yourself when that feeling's coming. Okay? So, Michael Jackson is 100% heterosexual and has no interest in sex with little boys. Okay? All right? All right. I told you I provide proof positive of that, 100%. All right, guys. I think I went through all my notes. I think I went through all my notes. I was going to show something, but I decided, you know what? I'm going to read Michael's Boys Will Be Boys in the inscription, okay, that they found that was supposed to be in his writing. Okay, Michael never testified, so therefore, Michael never testified in court under oath, so it had his handwriting in it, but I know people like Jacobs Hagen, he's a liar, saying Michael gave him that book. No, he didn't. It's a lie. And then he forged the signature, so I'm not even sure that this signature is real, or if somebody put, like Jermaine said, he was worried about what they put in Michael's, maybe. I don't know. But this is what was found in Michael's handwriting in one of the books. It says, the other, Boys Will Be Boy, contains the following note on the fly leaf. It is in Michael's handwriting. Look at the true spirit of happiness and joy in these boys' faces. This is the spirit of boyhood, a life I have never had and will always dream of. This is the life I want for my children. The note is signed MJ in what appears to be Mr. Jackson's handwriting. The books have been in police custody for the last 12 years. Okay? That was from the New York Times, by the way. Okay? Give them their credit. So, that's why the jury acquit him of everything. Because they saw that his sexual preference was the girly magazines, and his DNA, the sperm droplets, was on that magazine with his fingerprints all through it. Oh, I have one thing to show you guys. But there was one. Oh, I knew there was something else that I had to show you guys. Okay, where is it? I have it here. I interviewed William Wagner. Now, this is in the Trial and Triumph documentary. All right, let me make it go big. And this is me interviewing William Wagner. Okay, William Wagner he had public access in Santa Maria. So he got a press pass because he was the local public access. All right. So, me and William, which were the smallest media companies there, we were the ones that were right because we were telling the truth. And if you guys, anybody ever tells you that I was not for Michael, they're lying, because I got a whole documentary in real time that's recorded right at the 2005 trial. I would go in the courtroom, come out, and I would give my testimony. Okay, I would give my commentary. Give my commentary. Okay, so I would interview people. And you got to watch the trial and Triumph of the King of Pop, because it's like the fans are giving all the evidence. And me, and Papa Joe and Michael both supported this and helped me get a distribution deal to 50 million homes right after the death announcement. Right? All right. So anybody I'll talk about the haters in a second. All right, here we go. This is in the trial and Triumph of the King of Pop. All right, that's me, and that's William Wagner, 2005. This is during the trial. Okay, hold on. I need to turn this up.
The child's fingerprints on a girly magazine.
Yes.
At the grand jury.
Okay, let's go back a little bit. Let's go back.
Some of those people who...
That's Cecil's voice.
...believe that he's guilty. What would you like to say to them? Go to hell.
Well, we've got the prosecutor caught in putting fingerprints of the child's fingerprints on a girly magazine.
Yes.
At the grand jury hearing. The magazine the boy said was exactly the magazine Michael gave him at Neverland Ranch, except the magazine hadn't been published yet when he was last at Neverland Ranch.
Michael, say up.
All right.
We behind you.
All right. All right. Did you guys hear that? The only child fingerprints that they ever found on anything that was pornographic or adult entertainment was on a girly magazine when Snedden, during the deposition, handed it to the little boy and said, "Did Michael show you this?" And the boy said, "Yes, Michael showed me this exact magazine, except for the magazine hadn't been published yet." I mean, it's absurd. The desperation for them to be right and make Michael a pedophile so badly, it's absurd. It's absurd. So that tells you they look for child's fingerprints. And they knew Wade and they knew James. And they deposed them in 95. They probably took their fingerprints too. And if they didn't, they know the difference between a kid-sized fingerprint and an adult-sized fingerprint, because they found this fingerprint. Okay? I don't think that's Peter Michael Bobby. Let's make sure it's not. No, that's not him. That's not. Okay. I'm sorry. You guys saw in my mouth? Oh gosh, how embarrassing. All right. So no, that's not Peter Michael Bobby. Okay? AKA Michael Joe Jackson. All right. So they look for kids' fingerprints. Okay? And if they didn't find kids' fingerprints, and boys will be boys, Michael never showed it to them. They didn't find kids' fingerprints in none of the pornography ever. Ever. And Wade and James and Dan still going with this ridiculous... It's absurd. It's absurd. No proof to this day. Michael, I will always have your back on this. Okay? Because believe me, if I would have been in that 2005 trial and there was proof that Michael was a pedophile, I would have had to... My heart, my morality, my ethics, my truthfulness would not... I can't lie. I would have never been able to keep it up. I would have told you guys that I would have been more heartbroken than anybody in the whole wide world. Because I've loved Michael since I was a 6-year-old little girl. Seeing him for the first time on Ed Sullivan. Okay? So anybody that's out there hating on Pearl Jr., I don't know who that Pearl Jr. is. They done created some character. Taking half-truths of who I am and manipulated and lied. And they done created somebody named Pearl Jr. that so that people who don't know better can hate on me, but that's not me. I got the proof that I've supported Michael all my life. But when I was in that 2005 trial, I had to be a reporter. And I reported. And I might still release those 13 episodes, okay? I'm working on some things, guys. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, really. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I was going to maybe do the $7 a month, but not enough people said that they would pay $7 a month to get, for me to more lives and, the episodes. Maybe I will put True Talk in a DVD. Maybe I'll put all 13 episodes in a DVD. Yeah, that might be something. Okay, especially with more stuff coming out, because Dan Reed, he's aiming for another Leaving Neverland bull crappy mockumentary. Okay, with just words coming out of people's mouths. Stories about proof with no proof. Stories about, we almost had proof until, I remember that day because that's the soiled underwear. I almost had the soiled underwear. Too bad somebody threw them out. Too bad we lost them. Too bad I burned them. Too bad. Gosh. They don't have nothing. So anybody hating on me, shame on you when it comes down to Michael and his innocence. Shame on you. Because when it comes down to Michael and his innocence, we're on the same side. Okay? And if you still want to hate me when I'm on the same side, that means that you got problems and you're the hater. Okay? You got issues. And it ain't about Michael. It ain't about loving Michael. It's about hating me. And I should never upstage Michael in nothing. Okay? Love Michael more than you hate me. And after all, Michael being alive is some good old information. Michael is alive. Aren't you happy? Michael's alive. I am. And he beat them. Okay? He did it to save his life. All right. I'm rambling. All right, guys. So until next time, make sure you do the Alive docu-series. And I will give someone this butterfly the next order. Okay? And I have other big ones. Let me show you some other ones. I got these and I got these. They're really pretty butterflies. And I got these are cute butterflies. And then, of course, the black orchid, I said it right, that I will put a smell in any one of the documentaries that you guys buy. All right, guys, until next time, I love you. See ya next time.